Now we are going to start our next lecture of chapter 2, class 9th mathematics, polynomials. So in this lecture we will first talk about how to use the formula of square of a trinomial. We will solve some question based on this formula. So first we look at the formula. Our formula is x plus y plus z whole square. So trinomial means there are three terms over here, and it is the square of a trinomial if three terms are there and its square is there. So the formula is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2 times xy plus 2 times yz plus 2 times zx. You can multiply these terms manually. You can try to solve this x plus y plus z into x plus y plus z. First multiply x with these three terms, then y, and then z with these three terms. You will get this formula. So based on this formula we are going to solve some questions. So first is we have to expand 2a plus 3b plus 4c whole square. So what we have over here, it is x is equal to 2a, y is equal to 3b, and z is equal to 4c. Just substitute these values in this formula. So what you will get, it is x square. X square means 2a square plus y square means 3b square, z square means 4c square plus 2 times x into y means 2a into 3b plus 2 times y into z means 3b into 4c plus 2 times z into x means 4c into 3b. When you will multiply these terms, you will get the answer in this form, and when you collect the like terms, you will get the final answer in this form. So what we have to do, we are just writing the value of x, y, z and substituting the values in this formula. Now in the second part, it is 4a minus b plus 2c square. So this question you can just write it like 4a plus minus b plus 2c whole square. So this 4a is like a x, minus b is y, and 2c is z. We have just to substitute these values in this formula. So x square will become 4a square, y square will become minus b square, z square will become 2c square plus 2 times x into y means 4a into minus b. This is important over here that it is minus b. Then the next term will be plus 2 times y into z. It is minus 2b into 2c, and last term is 2 into z into x is 2c into 4a. Now when we are talking about this term minus b square, it is basically b square because square is there, so negative sign will be removed. When you will solve this term, it is minus 8ab. When you will solve this term, it is minus 4bc. So the final answer that you will get, it will be in this form. So what we see from this is that when b square is there, the term is positive. This term is negative. Why this term is negative? Because single power of b over here, it is 1. So this was basically x into y. So term of y is there and it was having negative sign. Similarly, in this second case, we are having it is y into z. So single power of y is there. So this term is again negative. Rest all the terms, they are positive. Now in the next question, we are having the question, you can write this in the form, it is 3a plus minus 5b plus minus c whole square. So what is the value of x? It is 3a. What is the value of y? It is minus 5b. And what is the value of z? It is minus c. So again we will substitute x, y, z in this formula. Now if we are not solving, suppose we are not solving this, then what kind of answer we expect when we are saying when it is a term of x square, then the answer will be, the term will be positive. We are talking about the formula is x square y square z square 2xy 2yz and 2zx. Then we are having some signs over here. So when we are saying x square, that will be positive. When we are saying y square, even though it is minus 5b, when you will square this term, negative sign will be removed, so it is answer will be plus y square. Final answer I am talking about. Then the third term is negative, but it is square, so it is positive. Now it is x into y. X is positive, y is negative. So in the final answer you will have negative sign over here. Now in the next term it is y into z. Y is negative, z is negative. Both of these are negative, it means it will have plus sign over here. And last term it is z into x. So z is negative and x is positive. So it means we will have negative sign over here. So if you look at the final answer that you will get, it is positive, positive, positive. Then it is negative, then it is positive, and finally it is negative sign over here. So I hope it will be clear to you how we are getting the positive and negative signs. Basically what you have to do, you have to write x is equal to 3a, y is equal to minus 5b, and z is equal to minus c. Substitute these values in this formula. You will write this complete term over here. And then finally you will write this answer. I'm just telling you how these signs are. How these signs are coming over there, because the terms y and z, they are negative. So when we are multiplying y and z, the final answer will be positive. When we are taking the square of y and z, the answer is positive. When we are multiplying x and y and x and z, the answer is negative. Similarly, in the next case, we are having the question in the form minus x plus 2y plus minus 3z and whole square. So this first term, it is like x, this term is y, and this term is z. So now in this case the answers will be like x square, y square, z square, 2xy, 2yz, 2zx. So this will be positive, positive and positive. This will remain positive because it is square on the all these terms. Next, x and y. X is negative, y is positive, so answer is negative. Y and z, the answer is negative. X and z, the answer will be positive. Because when you will multiply minus x into minus 3z, this minus and minus will get cancelled and you will get the positive answer. When you are writing minus x into 2y, the answer is negative. So again in this case you can solve this problem. You will just substitute the values in this formula. You will get the answer in. We have shown how you can substitute the values, and the final answer you will obtain, it will be in this form. Now next problem we have is to factorize this polynomial. So basically this is a polynomial in two variables. So this we do not use the term polynomial over here. It is polynomial in three variable, but we are not using the term polynomial. We are just talking about the expression. Otherwise it will create confusion, because polynomial we are restricting only to the single variable polynomials. So we have, in this question we have to factorize this term. So first thing we notice is, it has the terms x square, y square and z square. Second, it has the terms xy, yz and zx, and no term of x, y, z or constant. It is not having any term x, y, z or any constant term. So we can see that this is just similar to some formula like a plus b plus c whole square. Then it is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Now, the second thing we notice over here, it is negative sign over here and negative sign over here and positive sign at this point. So what we see is, what this thing tells us, that x and y, when x and into y has positive sign, it means x and y has same sign. We are saying x and y will have same sign. X and y will have same sign. Next, y into z is negative. It means y and z have opposite signs. Third, x and z have opposite signs. So what we get from this? We are saying basically this z. We are talking about this z. Z will have the negative sign. If suppose I am saying z is having the negative sign, what I will get? X will have the positive sign. Z is having negative sign. Y will have the positive sign. When we are saying x and y are of same sign, it means both of these are positive. So it is satisfying our condition. So what we see is, we can write this 9x square as 3x whole square. I can write this as 2y whole square, and I can write this as 4z whole square. So if I will try to write the formula for 3x plus 2y minus 4z, why this minus is there? Because z is having the negative sign, and I try to write the square of these terms, I will get the answer in this form. So we are saying that the factorization of this term is 3x plus 2y minus 4z whole square. Now the things will become more clear to you with the next example. In the next example, we are having 25x square. 25x square means we are talking about it is 5x whole square. Next it is 16y square. 16y square means 4y whole square, and 4z square means it is 2z whole square. Next term is minus 40xy plus 16yz minus 20x into z. So what we see from this, y and z will have same sign, x will have opposite sign. So x we are assigning the negative sign. So what we get from this, it is, we are saying x is having the negative sign. So we put negative sign over here, minus 5xk. Now this term we look at over here, it is x, in place of x we are saying it is minus 5x. We are having the term of y. So y it is 4y and it is 2 over here. So the final answer you will get, it is 5 4s are 20 into 2 is 40. So we are saying we can write this term as 2 into 5 minus 4x into 4y. Next term we can write 2 into 4y into 2z, and last term we can write 2 into minus 5x into 2z. So we see that what we get from this is that the final answer is in this form, that it is minus 5x plus 4y plus 2z whole square. Now if suppose I am not assigning x the negative sign, what will happen over here? The answer will come in the form 5x minus 4y minus 2z whole square. This will also give us the same answer, because square is there. You can take negative common from all these terms. It is 5x minus 4y minus 2z whole square, and the answer will come in this form. So either you are writing this answer or you are writing this answer. Both these answers, these are correct. Both the answer, these are correct. Now again in this question we are having 2x square plus y square plus 8 square. So 2x square, I can write it like root 2x square. This is y square and this is 8z square. 8z square means I am talking about 2 root 2z square. 2 root 2z square means when I am talking about 2 root 2 square. So it is 4 into root 2 square, that is equal to 4 into 2, that is equal to 8. So again, now y and z have same sign, xy and zx have different sign. So we assume that x has negative sign. If x has negative sign, what will happen? Z and y have opposite sign. It means y and z are positive. So we are saying the answer, now the values will become minus root 2x square plus y square plus 2 root 2z square. Then the next term is minus, we are writing it is plus sign over here, it is 2 into minus root 2x into y. The next term is, this term I am talking about, it is minus 2 root 2xy, so that will become 2 into minus root 2x into y. Now the next term will be plus 2 into y into 2 root 2 z, and the last term we have it is 2 into 2 root 2 z into minus root 2 x. So this is the formula for this particular value, that it is minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z whole square. Now in the next question, we have to evaluate the value of 101 into 102. So what we get is, it is 101 into 102. So one procedure is just to write 101, 102 and you manually multiply this. But in place of this, we are using the formulas over here. So how we can solve this is, we can write it is 101 into 100 plus 2. So the answer you will get it is 101 into 100 plus 101 into 2. So the answer is 100, it is 10,100 plus 202. So the final answer is 10,302. So basically what we have used over here, we have used the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now next is 999 square. So one procedure is you write 999, 999 and you multiply both these terms. So in place of this, what we are doing, we are writing 999 as 1000 minus 1 and it is square over here, and we are using the formula a minus b whole square. So it will become a square plus b square minus because it is minus sign over here, 2 into a into b. So that is equal to 6 zeros are there, plus 1 minus 2000. So the answer you will get it is 998001. Similarly in the next question it is, we can write 1000 minus 3 whole square. Apply the formula of square, you will get it is 1000 square plus 3 square minus 2 times ab. This is a square plus b square minus 2ab. When you will solve these values, you will get this is the final answer. Now the next problems are based on the questions of, on the formula of cubes of a binomial. In the last question we have done the square of a trinomial. Now it is the cube of a binomial. Binomial means we are talking about the two terms. So we are having two formulas over here. One is x plus y whole cube and second is x minus y whole cube, and these formulas are there. So based on this, we have to expand these terms. So first one is 4a plus 5b cube. So when we are talking about this, this is just like x and this is just like y. The formula we have it is x cube means 4a cube plus y cube means 5b cube plus 3 times x means 4a, y is 5b into x plus y is 4a plus 5b. So 4a cube means it is 64a cube plus 125b cube plus this term will become 60ab into 4a plus b. So when you will multiply these terms inside this bracket, the answer you will get it is 64a cube plus 125b cube plus 240a square b plus 300ab square. Similarly, in the next part, it is a minus b whole cube. So the value of x is 3a, value of y is 2b, and we are substituting in the formula x minus y cube. So the answer you will get it is 3a cube minus 2b cube minus 3 into 3a into 2b into 3a minus 2b. So one thing you have to keep in mind is we are directly using the formula x minus y cube. So we are taking x is equal to 3a and y is equal to 2b. If in place of this if we are using the formula x plus y whole cube, then you will write x is equal to 3a and y is equal to minus 2b, and you can use this formula also, and you will get the same answer in both these cases. Why? Because when you will use this formula, it will become, I am talking about this particular formula, answer will be 3a cube plus minus 2b cube plus 3 into ab is 3a into minus 2b into 3a minus 2b. Now this is minus sign over here. At this point it is minus sign over here and cube is there, so final answer will be negative. In this term it is positive and negative, so final answer will be negative, and this negative sign is already there. So what we see is this is the negative sign, this is the negative sign, and this is the negative sign. So if you are using the formula x minus y whole cube, you will write x is equal to 3a and y is equal to 2b. If you are using the formula x plus y whole cube, you will write x is equal to 3a and y is equal to minus of 2b. Now similarly in the next question, we have 1 over x plus y over 3 whole square. So this is whole cube, sorry. So it is a plus b whole cube. So in place of a we are having 1 over x, and for b we are having y over 3. So when you will substitute the answer in the formula, it is 1 over x cube y over 3 cube plus 3 times 1 over x into y over 3 into 1 over x plus y over 3. So it is 1 over x cube plus y cube over 27 plus, when you will multiply these terms, 3 gets cancelled, so you are left with y over x, and next term is 1 over x plus y over 3. So in this part when you will multiply this over here, it is y over x square, and the next part when you will multiply it is y square over 3x, and you will get this is the final answer. Similarly in the next part we are having 4 minus 1 over 3x whole cube. So what we have in this case, it is x is equal to, or you are saying, if we are using the notation of a and b, we are saying a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 1 by 3x. The formula we are using over here, it is a minus b whole cube. We substitute the values over here, so you will get it is 4 cube minus 1 by 3x cube minus, it is 3 times a is 4, b is 1 by 3x, then it is a minus b is 4 minus 1 by 3x. Now when you will multiply these terms, 4 cube is 64, 1 by 3x cube is 1 by 27x cube. When you will multiply these terms, 3 and 3 gets cancelled, and you are left with this 4 by x into 4 minus 1 by 3x. You multiply these terms inside, it is 16x, 16 over x, plus the next term will be 4 by 3x square. So we are getting the terms in this form. So it is important to note over here that this is not a polynomial because it is x cube in the denominator, x square in the denominator. So these are not polynomials basically. These are basically you can just say these are the expressions. This is not a polynomial, this is just an expression. Now in the next question we have 2x minus 5y whole cube minus 2x plus 5y whole cube. So what basically we have, this is a minus b whole cube and this is a plus b whole cube. So we apply both the formulas separately on these terms. On both these terms we have applied the formula and we will get it is, when we are trying to write the formula, it is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, and second term is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, and we are subtracting these two terms. So this a cube gets cancelled and what we are left with is minus 2 times b cube. Next, this term we can write, I am talking about this term, I can write it like minus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and this second term we can write it like, it is, I am not considering this minus, I am writing with plus sign, it is 3a square b, and next term will be plus 3ab square. So when you will subtract these terms, these two will get cancelled out and we are left with minus 6a square b. This thing is shown over here, we are left with minus 6a square b, and value of a and b over here, it is a is equal to 2x and b is equal to 5y. You can use this kind of approach or you can directly solve these two values and find the answer. So it is up to you that how you want to solve this question. Now the next part we have is, we have to factorize 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square. So what we see is, in this term it is cubic term, this term is cubic term, and then next from these two terms we can see that we can make this a group and take something common from it, and the common term will be 6ab, and what we are left with in the bracket is 2a plus b. So it means I can write this term as 2a whole cube plus b cube plus 6a b into 2a plus b. This 6a I can write it like 3 into 2a into b. So this is just like the formula x cube plus y cube plus 3 xy into x plus y, and this is the formula for x plus y whole cube. So x is 2a and y is b, so it is 2a plus b whole cube. Similarly in the next part it is 64a cube. 64a cube means I am writing it as 4a whole cube. Then it is minus 27b cube, so I can write it like minus 3b whole cube. From the next two terms I can take 36 common, a common and b common, so it is 4a minus 3b, and this 36ab I can write it like 3 times 4a into 3 b. So our expression comes in this form, that it is 4a whole cube minus 3b whole cube minus 3 times 4a into 3b into 4a minus 3b, and we know that this is the formula for the term 4a minus 3b whole cube. Similarly, in the next question we are having 27 minus 125a cube. So 27 we can write it is 3 cube minus 125a cube means it is 5a whole cube. From the next two terms we can take minus 45a common, and what we are left with is 3 minus 5a. This 45 we can write it like 3 into 3 into 5a. So our expression comes out to be 3 square minus 3 cube minus 5a cube minus 3 times 3 into 5a into 3 minus 5a, and this is the formula for 3 minus 5a whole cube. Similarly, in the next question we are having 1 over here, so 1 is basically 1 cube minus 64a cube means we are talking about 4a cube. Next is we have to take common from these two terms, so it is minus 12a is common, and we are left with minus 1 into 1 minus 4a. Now 12a we can write it is 3 into 1 into 4a, so this whole term will become the formula of 1 minus 4a whole cube. Similarly, in the next question we have 8p cube, so it is 2p whole cube. Next it is 12 by 5p square. So this is square term and this is having the power 1, and this term we can write it like 1 by 5 whole cube. So first of all we are looking at the terms with the cubes. So these two terms we have obtained, so we get it is 2p cube plus 1 by 5 cube plus, now we are left with the middle two terms, that is 12 by 5p square plus 6 by 25p. Now in what form we want the answer is, we want to find the answer in 2p plus 1 by 5 should be there inside, and it should be 3 into 2p into 1 by 5. So we can check that this value is equivalent to this value. If we try to solve this value, we will see that this value is equivalent to this value. So we are saying that we can write this expression in this form, and this is the formula for 2p plus 1 by 5 whole cube. This term is p over here. This is p. This 2p plus 1 by 5 whole cube. Similarly, in the next term we are having, in the next question, it is 27p cube. So 27p cube I can write it like 3p whole cube, and 216 it is cube of, and we are talking about this, it is cube of 6. Now the middle term we are talking about, it is minus 9 by 2p square plus 1 by 4p. So we need to check whether it is equal to 3 times 3p into 1 by 6, and it is with the negative sign, into 3p minus 1 by 6. What we need to do is we need to check whether this term is equal to this or not. So we can solve this value, and we will see that these two values, these are same. So it means this middle term we are talking about over here, we can write it in this particular form, and we get that the answer is 3p minus 1 by 6 whole cube. So now in the next question we can use it is x plus y whole cube minus x minus y whole cube minus 6y into x square minus y. So we can use two kind of approach. First is you just simplify these terms. It is x cube plus y cube. First term I am talking about. We have applied the formula plus 3xy into x plus y. Second term when you will solve it is x cube minus y cube minus 3xy into x minus y, and third term when you will solve it is minus 6x square y plus 6y cube. So we are saying that we have to subtract these terms, so this sign will become negative, this will become positive, this will become positive. Then next these signs are like this. So when you will add all these values, x cube and x cube gets cancelled, then we are left with this y cube and 6y cube. So total answer it is 8y cube. Now from these terms what you will get is, from this term you are getting it is 3x square y plus 3xy square. From the next terms you will get it is 3x square y minus 3xy square, and when you will solve all these values, these will get cancelled out because it is 3x square y over here, 3x square y over here, and minus 6x square y over here, and these two terms 3xy square and minus 3xy square is there. So the final answer you are left with is 8y cube. This is one of the approaches you can use. Second thing you can do is, it is given in this answer that x plus y whole cube, then it is minus x minus y whole cube. Next this term you can write it as 3 into x plus y into x minus y into x plus y minus x minus y. So we are using directly the formula a minus b whole cube, and when you apply this formula you will get the answer is 8y cube. So you can use any one of these two approaches to solve this question. Next is we have to find the value of 102 cube. So what we are going to do is, we are going to write 100 plus 2 whole cube, and we apply the formula. It is 100 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into 100 into 2 into 100 plus 2. 100 cube will be this term, 2 cube is 8, and then the next term is 600 into 102, and when you will solve this value you will get the answer is 1061208. And this last question, it is also a similar kind of question. It is 999 raised to the power 3. So one thing you can do is, you multiply 999 with 999, whatever answer you get you have to again multiply it over there, so that is a bit lengthy process. So in place of that, what we are using over here, it is 999, we are writing it is 1000 minus 1. We have to find the cube over here, so we use the formula a minus b whole cube, and we get the terms in this form, that it is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Then you will find the values of these terms and you will get the answer in this form. You can try to make these calculations and check whether you are getting this answer or not.